Ooga fucking Ooga cunts, welcome to Taboo Talk, brought to you by the Snatchcast. I got my host here tonight, Leaf and Petite Nicoco. We're going to be talking about all different types of pedophiles.
Kind of.
Yeah, kind of.
The first person we would like to talk about is Cody Wilson, the 3D printed gun guy. He was recently accused of having sex with an underage girl. I guess I'll explain. He met this girl on a website where you're supposed to be 18 or older to join. It's supposed to be an age-verified website. The girl was not verified to be 18 years old, but she claimed to be. She lied about her age, said she was 18, and started talking to Cody. He then, I guess after talking for a while, sent him nudes, also known as distribution of child pornography, which she should probably get charged with. She also deceived him into having sex with her. Right after that, she ran to the police to play the victim, saying, "This guy just had sex with me and I'm a minor. You knew what you were doing. You're not the victim. Fuck you." Anything to add to that?
Well, it just seems weird, like, if he was going to do this and he knew that he was underage, don't you think it's weird that since he's such in a he's in the public eye right now, why would he do that, you know? Like, that's just a really stupid move. So, it's more likely that she lied about her age. Also, if you read through all the messages, there was never any time where she said she was underage, or that she had lied to sign up for the website. Not once. So, you know, it's a bit sketchy to me. What I don't get is, like, how did she get through that website? Aren't they supposed to verify these people's ages? That's what I've been hearing. I've been hearing it's supposed to be an age-verified website, that they're supposed to verify the person's actually 18. They have not done that, apparently, with this underage girl that snuck onto the website to be a whore. The whole idea behind that website is for essentially gold diggers to get money for selling themselves to men. Now, if you're illegal and you want to do that, whatever, you're still a whore, but it's okay. You do what you want. But if you're a minor, you're underage, and you go onto this website and you lie about your age to get onto the site and then proceed to lie to older men, there's an issue. That's being very deceptive and manipulative, and you should be the one getting in trouble for it, not the guy that you're manipulating. I believe she should actually be charged with sex under false pretenses, because that's what she fucking did. She lied about her age to get someone to have sex with her, and they had sex with her under the belief that she was legal. She was not.
Actually, I believe that is a type of rape legally, is it not?
I don't know.
Yeah, New Jersey, isn't it? There was like a New Jersey law. I mean, obviously, I guess it wouldn't apply to him because he was from Texas, but there was a New Jersey law that was made that said that if you have sex under false pretenses, then it's considered rape.
That should be considered rape, yeah. She lied. I don't agree with the fact that everybody's on the internet calling the guy a pedophile. He's clearly not a pedophile if he's on a website where everybody's supposed to be 18 and over. I'm just saying. Yeah, and also, like, the penalty I saw would be, like, 20 years in jail. So that's kind of crazy that would happen to him right as he's trying to, you know, become more public with his 3D printed gun. Yeah. It's a bit weird to me that this girl also looked his name up too after this apparently had happened. She Googled his name. It's a bit sketchy to me. It seems like she was out to get him. Well, isn't that the thing to do now? That's how you get famous. You
accuse somebody of sexual assault.
Yeah, that's how you do it.
Also, if she signed up for this website, would there not be multiple other men that she had sex with that were older, that she had lied about her age to?
Yeah, why is his name the only one being brought up? That's a good point.
Like, the whole site is for women to whore themselves out for money. get a sugar daddy to buy them everything, because, you know, whatever. Just a bit weird that she signed up for this website and just happened to come across Cody, and he just happens to be the only name he brought up when she went to the police. How long has she been on the site for? How old was she when she signed up? Was she 16 when she signed up? Or did she just sign up recently to find Cody? You don't know until all the facts of the situation come out. But as it stands, all the messages have been released, and nowhere did she say, I am underage. And again, she was also on an adult website. So.
But to be fair, where this website's running, is prostitution legal? Because if they're already breaking the law, they might have no issue breaking a couple more, right?
That's true, but I'm pretty sure. You know what? I'm gonna actually
let me look that up. Yeah, because I don't know if it's because I'm in Texas. I guess. I mean, why would I know, right? Because I'm not gonna go do that.
No, actively. What the fuck was the name of the site again? Oh, I remember now.
It's a crime to commit prostitution in Texas. Under Texas law, if a person commits the crime of prostitution, if they knowingly engage or offer to engage in sexual contact for a fee, then it's a crime.
Yeah, so I can't really see them, vetting their whores too
That's a good point.
If he gets charged for the prostitution thing, okay, I can understand that. I'm not going to complain about that. She should get charged too, though. Again, not just for that, but for distribution of child pornography. But she did send him naked photos of herself.
Without a doubt, she should be punished for that.
I'm sure she sent photos of herself to other men too, who are obviously over 18. So then there's that.
So why is nobody looking into this girl? Why are all the fingers immediately being pointed at Cody? I got into a little, I won't say disagreement with someone on Twitter, where they said he should be a man and own up to it. It's like, own up to what? Why is it all his responsibility to verify a girl's age when the site itself is supposed to be the one doing that for him? It's supposed to be a verified 18 site. You know, you're supposed to be 18 and over to be on that website. And people are saying, again, that it's age verified, so why would anybody have any reason to believe that an underage girl would be on that website?
I saw some people saying, like, oh, well, she probably looked young, so how come he didn't, like, verify her age? But that's kind of hard to tell, though, because I'm sure me and you have gotten, like, oh, you must be, like, 16 years old or something, right? Yeah. So it's really hard to verify someone's age by how they look when you get around that age.
I get ID'd to buy a video game. I've been ID'd by one of my exes. But, yeah, it's an uncomfortable kind of thing when you know someone you're dating. Oh, can I see your ID?
I mean, to be fair, if you look young enough, then yeah, fucking make sure that's a fucking 18-year-old, right?
I'm guessing she did not look like she was 15 or under 18. Because there was no questions about her age.
No, she probably looked like, you said she was 17, right?
Yep.
17-year-old and an 18-year-old don't look different.
Exactly.
The article said, commander officer detectives who had interviewed the girl said that, quote, if someone mistakes her age, it would have been because they think she's younger, not older.
Oh, so, and that's I guess definitely, she looked young? If she looked young, that's... I mean, if she looked younger than 17, it's a little bit his fault.
Yeah, and then the other thing that's weird about it also is, like, I know mentioned in the article that he goes between here and Taiwan a lot for business, but he just missed his flight and now they can't find him. So that's a little bit weird too.
It is a bit weird. I won't.
The trips to Thailand make the whole sleeping with someone underage thing a little weirder.
I think it was Taiwan.
Yeah, it was
I don't know if they do this. I mean, I know Thailand is notorious for that kind of thing, but
going to Taiwan.
I don't know about Taiwan though.
I always confuse them.
Poor Schmeckle. I'm just, it's a bit weird to me. Yeah, he probably shouldn't have missed his flight. He probably should be getting back here as quick as he can to clear things up. But also, I don't trust this girl. I think there should be more questions pointed at her, not the guy. Come on.
I think there should be questions in both directions.
Well, yeah, but there's more questions at the guy, directed at the guy, and not.
I think it's because he's a public figure, so they're gonna. I mean, he's somewhat a public figure now, so of course they're going to focus on him and try to pin it on him only, especially because of like the whole like believe all women thing. So I mean, there is enough evidence to show that it happened, but we still don't know what the backstory was for how they ended up even sleeping, together. So.
No, I mean, I think the backstory is pretty clear. He bought a whore and fucked her.
Yeah, but we don't know if she ever, she never mentioned her age, so. And maybe he just couldn't tell. I don't know. It's just.
I mean, when you
hard to know.
When you see a site that says that's supposed to be verifying the ages, even if they look young, you're not going to question it. You're just going to think, oh, well, they must be legal because their age has been verified.
I mean, you would assume so, but you'd think this isn't proof he wants to fuck kids. He could just be a little dumb. But
yeah.
You'd think you'd go, hey, I'm doing an illegal thing. Maybe these illegal people aren't telling me the whole truth.
Apparently, the site can get away with it because you're not paying for sex, you're paying for dates.
That's their loophole. You can still get busted for it. You're still buying a hooker.
Yeah, but it's not. They get around it by saying it's just a date, that you're paying for the date itself, not for the sex. That's how they get around getting shut down, I guess.
It's an escort type thing.
Mm-hmm. It's a loophole.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, those can actually be quote unquote legitimate businesses. So yeah, maybe there is a chance that they were supposed to be vetting their women.
Clearly, they didn't do a good enough job because they let a kid. I shouldn't call her a kid, a teenager, a minor, onto their website and fuck over someone. I just want to know. I want to know more about the girl's history. I want to know how long she's been on that website, how many guys she's spoken to, how many guys she's had sex with from that set. I know that's a lot of really invasive questions, but it would help build a case to say this girl has a history of lying to older men about her age and sleeping with them under the pretense that she's legal.
Those facts are important. I wonder if they'll ever release that kind of thing, though, since she's a minor.
A Wild Fox Appears says, as long as they're of consent age, who gives a fuck about the age difference? It's disturbing, but it's their business, not yours. Just to clarify, what is the age of consent in Texas?
17.
17? Is it? Let me look again.
It is. I looked it up.
Oh, okay. That's weird that the age of consent is... Well, I guess it doesn't have to line up, but she's at the age of consent, but she's not an adult, so then it ends up being a crime.
I think it's... at 17 is the age of consent. Nicolette, can you do me a favor and see if there's any laws about when you're the age of consent, how many years the age gap is allowed to be? I think it might be 4. I could be wrong. There could be no gap. But I just want to know what the maximum age difference is allowed to be. Because it
says, while there is no close age exemption, defenses exit when the offender was no more than 3 years older.
Is that for 17 or 16? Because I did remember
17.
saying. Okay, so.
Okay, and he was, you said he was 30?
He's 30, yeah.
That's more than 3.
Yeah, that definitely.
Yeah.
Guys in their 30s, maybe even if they are legal, maybe stay away from the 18-year-olds.
Yeah, maybe date someone in your 20s.
I'm not saying don't be a little bit of a creepy old bastard. Go after 22, 23, where you can tell she's a grown-up.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
And when in doubt, fucking ID. Also, just don't go out and fuck whores.
That too. They tend to get greedy and want more money, and when they find out about you, oh, this guy has a lot of money. They're gonna lie about you.
Yeah, I mean, you're never gonna meet a non-money hungry whore.
Yeah. It's kind of
It
what
doesn't happen.
It's kind of what they're in the business for. So.
So anyway, what was this? This actual pedo guy, the one we talked about before Leaf.
Oh, Connor. Let's revisit Connor, also known as Big Mac Daddy. If you guys don't remember, we had Brockus read the DMs of him messaging someone he thought was 15 years old. Also sexting that person he thought was 15 years old. All within the first 24 hours of meeting them. Actually, even less. I think it was within the first 6 hours. It was really awkward. Anyways, this guy is trying to get. He's trying to dox me. He's trying to get my personal information. Why? Because I outed him as a pedophile. His goal in life is to sue me. He's accused me of stalking him too. The guy who's been, combing through my Twitter account for months, trying to find something to report. Yeah, I'm the one stalking him. Also, he says I am part of the anime mafia. Anyway, he doesn't seem to understand that people kind of tend to tell me when someone is trying to get my personal information, or when someone is running around making weird accusations against me. So yeah, I was informed that this fucker dragged someone into a voice chat to try to get my personal information, because he wants to go to the police about me, guys. He's gonna sue me.
Because you told everybody how he wanted to fuck a 15-year-old.
Yep. And
well, I mean, Connor, if you want to throw my name on that list, well, we did the whole thing on my show. Yeah, you can throw on Brockus. I mean, sue us all.
He claims he never ran away from the stream when we invited him onto that show.
Oh, also, invite Connor.
Sure. He'll probably run away again.
Well, of course he will, and then we'll be able to laugh at him for being a pedophile and a pussy.
Well, he called me a coward. He was inviting me to this Discord server, and I said, I'm not joining a Discord server that a pedophile has invited me to. That's not something I'm willing to do. And he said I was a coward.
Basic logic. If a pedophile sends you a link, don't click it.
Exactly. And he's like, you're a coward for not joining this server. You're just scared because you don't have your people around to back you up. This is between me and you. It's like, no, it's not. It's not between me and you. You're a pedophile. You were trying to have sex with children. You were like 25 and you were trying to fuck 14, 15-year-old girls. What is
it's wrong? Like half his age. Holy shit.
Yeah. He's, like I said, trying to dox me. So that's interesting. It'd be interesting to see how that would, if it happens. It would be interesting to see how it, pans out, because what's he gonna say? Hi, I want to sue this girl because she posted screenshots where I was sexting someone I thought was 15. Like,
yeah, that's not gonna go over the greatest.
That would not.
Yeah, that'll look really good.
But I mean, what I don't get about it is he's admitted to this stuff. There's been proof shown about this stuff. And then a couple weeks later, he's back to denying it.
I know.
A couple weeks later, they're just accusations again.
I was just sitting there like, you admitted it on a stream. You also admitted to DMs were real in Pop TVs, or I Am Pop DMs. He outright fucking said, yeah, those DMs are real, but there's a backstory to that. I can't actually send a... Oh, I can. Let's see if he'll join. I'm not even going to say anything. I'm just going to send the guy the link.
Yeah, just send him the link. Maybe he thinks you just want to talk. Maybe he thinks you're going to beg him not to dox you.
Seriously, you're sending him the link?
I did, yeah. He'll run away.
Hope he clicks it.
He'll run away again and then deny that he's running away like he did last time.
A pedophile and a pussy. Can you get worse than that? What's the next step, Connor? I bet she kicks puppies or something. Just have the trifecta.
I can't believe you tried. Oh, the best part. Connor has a friend. Connor has a friend who can't do math and also defends pedophiles. He went on this weird tangent about how, the legal age is 16. And it's up to a 4-year difference. And I was just
But you're 25!
It's like, okay, yes, okay, but the girl, he was also talking about Canada. I said, well, for starters, this isn't in Canada. The guy's American. Second of all, she's not the legal age of consent. Third of all, 25 is and 14/15. That's not a 5-year difference. That's actually a lot more. I'm just saying. And then he told me I was worse than Justin Trudeau and that I was disgusting and a horrible human being. I'm just like, you're defending a pedophile.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of Trudeau, but I don't think he liked pedos either.
Why? What the fuck is wrong with these people? We're all laughing at you in the Discord server. It's like, you can laugh all you want with your pedophile friends. That's fine. Unfortunately, since the account he thought was 15 turned out to actually be a catfish account, trying to prove that he did try to hook up with 15-year-olds, I can't actually send it to the police because of the To Catch a Predator scandal. It can't actually be used as evidence in court. We all know he tried to hook up with someone he thought was 15. We all know he sexted that account, but it cannot be used as evidence in court, which sucks. I get why. I get it, but it still sucks.
I mean, to be fair, if he's done it once, odds are either he's done it before or he'll do it again.
He's done it a few times. There was one the person who was also 15, apparently is a 15-year-old boy. There was his ex was 17, which, whatever, questionable. Really questionable. Technically the legal age of consent, but still probably should not be around underage girls. Also, he has a new girlfriend, apparently. And he informs me that she knows all about me and that I'm a crazy stalker, Schmeckle, and that...
She knows all about you because he tells her stories while he's changing her nappy.
Oh my god.
I just want to know if the girl is legal. I really do. I'm concerned that she probably isn't.
Maybe she's 15 years old. Who knows?
Also, as Vam Candy points out, age of consent means you can legally bump uglies. Age of consent does not mean you can have pictures of someone under 18.
Yeah, I know. I'm well aware of that, Vamp. But he wants to fuck children. But I'm the bad guy in this situation. I'm the horrible person. The thing about this guy, this entire time, T-Tac and several other people jumped in asking him questions. He said, Leaf is hiding behind all her friends. It's like, she is not talking to me directly. It's like, I've been talking to you this entire fucking time. What are you talking about? All T-Tac did was say, so are the screen caps real or not? And Connor not only completely avoided the question, he also called T-Tac a white knight.
Well, he's just trying to avoid talking to you because he knows he has nothing to say.
Wait. T-Tac asks, are the screenshots real? Meaning, are the screenshots of you hitting on an underage girl real? And his response is, you're a white knight?
Pretty much, yeah.
Deflecting.
Yeah, he deflected.
Not even deflecting. It's like a non sequitur.
I can't. I fucking lost him called T-Tac a white knight. Like, T-Tac wasn't even saying anything about me. All he did was ask if the screenshots were real or not. He's like, do you still talk that way to underage girls? And he's like, man. Then Connor said I was a coward because I wouldn't join his Discord server, and I still refuse to. I don't trust the pedophile. I'm not going to do that. He said he had won because I was too much of a coward to join the Discord server.
So you're too much of a coward to join the Discord server, but he won't join our call right now, huh?
Exactly, and he didn't join the first time either.
And Connor, if you're listening, I will point out, I don't know about Leaf and Nicoco, but Leaf's not my friend. I can't be friends with somebody with that voice. So yeah, I will not have her back. I promise you. I'll still probably call you out because you're a pedophile and shit, but I will not defend Leaf.
But no, he probably won't join because, again, he's a pedophile. He also lies a lot. He tried to claim that he never ever ran away from a stream, but he did. I still could, technically, if I wanted to, go back to my suspended account and grab a screenshot of the DMs where he responded to the link. Just saying. The guy also lied about being abused by his handlers, hard wranglers.
Oh, fuck, I forgot about that part. Tell that story again. That part's hilarious.
He fucking posted photos of himself with tiny little scrapes on his face and, like, I think one on his leg and one on his arm, and the entire room behind him was trashed. It honestly looked like self-inflicted wounds. It looks like he threw a fit in his room and tore everything up, and then he said, yeah, my handlers did this to me, my caretakers did it.
His handlers for what?
I don't know. He lives in some kind of a government care kind of thing.
He's probably got handlers because he's already been fucking busted once. They're not handlers; it's fucking parole officers.
No, they're like hard wranglers, something like that. But anyways, the guy said himself there was a police investigation done, and they found no evidence to back up his claims. But he's not a liar, though. He's totally telling the truth, Schmeckle. He totally got abused by the tard wranglers.
If I had to wrangle a pedophile tard, I might abuse him too. I'm sorry. Yeah, if the story you're telling is true, Connor, they did good.
Also, Connor kept telling me to join the server. I didn't know what server he was fucking talking about. Nobody ever told me what server it was. It was just, if you don't join the server, you're a coward. I was like, okay, I'm not going to even ask for the link, because this guy's a pedophile. And if a pedophile invites you to anywhere, you just don't go, because they're a fucking pedophile.
Do you think he likes you so much because, like, you kind of look and sound like a kid and he could make it work in his mind?
Oh, I was just about to say that. I was just about to say that. I was going to say, maybe he just really likes you because you look young and you sound young.
He said that I only have a YouTube following because I'm a girl and I sound like a lolly.
Okay, so he has noticed that you sound like a child.
I thought that's what he likes.
I'm very uncomfortable with the guy. As there are multiple girls, specifically underage girls, that have actually approached me to tell me about this guy and how he has made them feel uncomfortable. This other 15-year-old girl, who has been confirmed to be 15. She was messaging the guy once before. She knew all about all this shit, and they were talking about love. And he tried to tell her that age is but a number, and she after older men. She's 15. She's like, yeah, but 18 plus is bad, and he still said that the age is just a number thing. I just can't deal with these people. I really fucking can't. And now this fucker's trying to dox me. I want to see how this plays out. The person he's going to is not someone I know personally. They don't know much about me either, aside from my Twitter handle. I just... whatever. It's retarded. It's all fucking retarded.
So, okay, I don't know, like, the whole backstory of this, but, like, how did you even come across him?
Oh, Mundane Matt. He is apparently actually actively talks to Mundane Matt. Maybe is too much of a fanboy of Mundane Matt. When Mundane Matt was plaguing all the videos and stuff, Connor was trying to say that Mundane Matt didn't do anything wrong. That Mundane Matt was a good boy.
I bet you he said the same thing about those really strange tweets from Matt.
Oh, okay. Since I'm on the Mundane Matt, it just reminded me of other things. Guess who Connor is accusing of being pedophiles, Schmeckle?
Mundane Matt?
No, actually, he's accusing both Keemstar and Mr. Medicare.
Really? That's an odd pair to pick at the same time.
Yep, he's accusing Medicare of of grooming children, and he said, "Oh no, I meant trolling." It's like, no, you outright said earlier when we were talking about pedophiles. You brought up Jim. You said they allowed Jim on the website. You were heavily implying there that Jim was a pedophile. Also, from what I've been told by the same person he's running to for my personal information, he has been running around Discord servers calling Jim and Keemstar pedophiles.
That's a massive deflection.
Connor is also claiming that since his family goes after sexual predators and he has a family member that is an FBI agent, he can't possibly be a pedophile.
Oh my fucking god, Connor. 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 You got FBI contacts? Connor?
I mean, he sounds like kind of legit, maybe like messed up in the head, you know, like kind of insane, you know, multiple personalities maybe, I don't know.
Only one of them's a pedophile. The one denying it is telling the truth. He doesn't know about the other guy.
This is like Scooby if he was a pedophile.
Yeah, it is kind of like Scooby. I thought when you were mentioning the whole FBI thing, he was threatening to get the family on us.
I can't. Oh my god! Like it's just like I don't even know where. Like I can see how if you're a Sargon fanboy, how you could think that Sargon said that Jim's a pedophile and listened to only that one out of context clip and said, "Yeah, Jim is a pedophile." Where the fuck did the Keemstar accusation come from?
I don't know. He's small like a child. Maybe poses as a gnome and molests them as they walk home from school. I don't fucking know.
I don't understand. Like
It's I don't know. I think the thing with Jim comes from some comment Sargon made about him having a bunch of young fans, right?
Sargon used the word grooming. He said that Jim was grooming his fans. Sargon later clarified that he did not mean in a sexual way, but he meant that Jim was grooming them to do some trolling ops stuff. I don't fucking know. I don't pay attention to Sargon, I'm not gonna lie. I also did not pay attention to Jim's stream because I think the dick measuring contest is fucking retarded on both sides. But no. There was some implications that people took the wrong way, and they ran with Jim as a pedo.
All right.
Also,
Yeah,
hi,
maybe.
Vam.
Yeah, how's it going, Vam? Shit.
Hi, I heard that someone could get me in contact with someone who knows the FBI.
Yeah. Connor, he knows the FBI. He's got someone in his family in the FBI.
Yeah, I'm sure he knows the FBI really well.
You seem to know some shit about this guy. Have you ever spoken with him, Vam?
Apparently he was the one. Was he the one that was tweeting at me, Leaf?
Probably. Was it the Connor Elms account?
Yes.
Yeah, that is the pedophile then.
Ew. You visited my mentions. Gross.
Yeah, what was he tweeting at you about?
Oh, something about Leaf being a liar?
Oh, probably about the pedo shit.
Yeah, but then Leaf had already shown a bunch of screenshots and stuff of him flirting with somebody that he was informed was 15.
Yeah, age is just a number, he says.
That's what pedophiles say.
That's exactly what pedophiles say. Pedophiles and their victims.
Oh my god. Okay, I keep forgetting about stuff because that conversation was like hours long, or the whatever the fuck that was, the argument. Connor also said I was harming victims, and that he was helping them. He was going to help
with his dick.
Cool. I was like, you're
That's
not, and I just said, like, you're not actually helping victims of pedophilia or sexual abuse. You're actually the one creating them. The fuck is wrong with you?
How did he justify that? Like, what the hell?
I don't know. It was a very long back and forth, and I was very careful with my wording in all my tweets, I think. Making sure that it was nothing I could actually get banned for. Though he did say he was going to report me. So I'm guessing Connor has decided instead of joining the call, he's just going to sit there and spam report the fuck out of my account.
Well, Connor, why don't you just join? We just want to talk to you, man.
Come join.
Just want to ask you
We're
some
friendly.
questions.
Super friendly.
I mean, come on, I got Vamp Candy here. You think I'm gonna yell in front of Vamp Candy?
You've yelled at me.
Oh, fuck. You think I'm gonna yell in front of Vamp Candy again, Connor?
Yeah, totally not gonna happen a second time. Promise.
Yeah. Won't happen.
You got your fingers crossed, right?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
I mean, I got 3 ladies here, Connor. I gotta keep my voice down.
I know, we're all super sensitive.
So, I won't be mean to you. You're not afraid of 3 women, are you, Connor?
Well, we're
3
grown.
very
so
tiny women.
We're also adults.
Yeah, we're
So-
like over
so
18, so
we're
it
not
doesn't
as
work that
tight.
way.
Well, I mean, Vamp, you can do the Opal voice. Leaf's already got it.
I can kind of do the Opal voice right now. I think I'm getting sick.
Shit.
What
Yeah,
is
my
the
po-
opal voice? I need to hear this.
Basically, Leaf's voice, like, up an octave.
I can't
Mhm.
imagine that.
I can try.
It sounds something like this.
Yeah,
Sounds like an anime character.
Like I said, I can't do it right now.
Now, another nobody in the chat brings up a good point. I guess the title led him to believe we're talking about my love for Betty White and the elderly. No, that's a discussion for a different
stream.
episode. But this Connor guy, how long is he? Or have you been aware of him, Leaf? And Leaf's gone.
Uh-oh.
Damn it, Leaf.
Yeah, I remember we did a stream about him on the other channel. I remember most of the shit she brought up. I'm drawing a couple blanks.
All right, I'm back.
There, she's back.
There you go. Ask your question again.
How long have you known about this guy?
Oh, the first time, I think this was back in July.
Oh, wow. It's been that long?
Yeah,
Jeez.
because I actually went back to try to find something based off the whole situation in my photo gallery, and I actually had to look at the tweet I made, and it said it was like roughly July. So I started looking back through my pictures from July, but I couldn't find what I needed. I need to talk to the girl again. The 15-year-old he also talked to, that he made her feel uncomfortable. He didn't hit on her, but he said creepy shit to her.
And basically things that sent off red flags that made her go, I don't want to talk to you anymore.
Yeah, pretty much. He could not tell she was uncomfortable. I looked through the DMs that she sent me. I immediately could tell the girl was uncomfortable based off her responses, and I didn't even know her. She was just some random kid who approached me about the guy, and I saw the fucking screen caps. It's like, yeah, this girl's clearly uncomfortable in this conversation.
Well, I heard Habba's Primacy say something along the lines of, it seems like he's not, well, obviously he's not mentally sound if he's going after 15-year-old girls.
That is probably...
But he seems to not also be able to pick up on cues, like, leave me the fuck alone.
To be fair, I figure most pedophiles are probably like that, right?
That's true.
Didn't he say he had like handlers or something? Maybe there's something else going on here. Like maybe he's like in a mental institution. I don't know.
No, if he was in a mental institution, they'd be monitoring his internet.
Yeah.
That's true.
He wouldn't be hitting on no kids.
He's egging me on to go to the police. If I can find the other 15-year-old that he admitted that he dated, I use that term loosely, I would be more than happy to go to the police. Also, I would like to know who his girlfriend is. I want to know if she's legal. I want to know if she's fully aware she is dating a pedophile.
Connor, Connor, I'll make you a deal. If you can get me in touch with that girl that you hit on, like the actual underage one, I'll give you all of Leaf's details, her entire docs. I paid her before. I got it. I got everything. I got outlines. Fucking outlines.
So does
You're okay
everyone
with
who
that,
follows
right,
your
Leaf?
Twitter.
Yeah, you know what? I'll take some of Leaf's more lewd pictures and I'll write the number 17 on them so you think it's
Also,
underage.
Connor challenged someone to a boxing match.
What?
Okay, so he's gonna fight someone, but he won't come on a stream?
He said he was gonna Pure Madness. He said he was gonna. He just told Pure Madness to get in a ring with him. But
Are
he
you
was gonna
kidding me?
I was laughing so hard at that. It's like, dude, I know what you look like. Like I'm pretty sure a child could beat the shit out of you.
You know what, Connor? I'll make you another offer. I'm very generous toward this pedophile today. I'm giving him so many offers. Connor, if you want to not fight Madness because there's a chance he might be a large guy, I am short and weigh almost nothing. Just because I know you're too afraid to show up on this fucking stream and take some fucking words, I have no idea what you look like, but I'll win.
I know he keeps using his pictures to prove that he is in fact
This
a
is the
victim.
first fight I've heard Schmeckle say he'd win.
Yeah. There are very few fights I would win. But Connor, if you want to jump in the ring, we can do this.
Oh god.
It's where the fuck is your at? Oh, okay, this is gay. Hold on. I keep forgetting this is a new account, so there you go. He keeps saying that he's a victim. Look at those little scratches. I'm sorry if you see those little scratches, and he says he got beat up and that he's a victim because of that. I'm not convinced he would win against a fight against Schmeckle or anybody actually. Yeah.
Oh my god, look at these little pussy marks. I've fallen down and gotten worse marks than this.
No, I'm just so curious.
No, I'm gonna pull them up, don't worry. He tweeted them out.
Oh, okay.
Motherfucker. This is his proof that he was abused.
Oh. Did he get into a fight with a cat?
I mean, that's what it looks like.
No, it
Looks like cat scratches.
It seriously looks like he was just walking and then tripped over something and fell.
Jesus Christ, he looks like Ginger Repsion.
What happened was he zoomed in on these photos, but the room behind him.
Oh my god, that's a fucking hickey.
Hey Schmeckle, as someone else who has drank alcohol in extreme excess, I'm pretty sure you or I could get more banked up tripping while drunk.
I have. I've
So
gotten
have
more
I.
hurt than this.
I have a scar on one of my knees from like falling outside and landing on rocks.
I've gotten scars not even while drunk at all, just, walking and then all of a sudden tripping. Because, I'm just not very good at walking.
Are you one of those people
no
that can't
fucking
walk and
memory
chew
in
bubblegum?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, we got memory in the chat. Man, I've given Jeff worse marks in bed than this guy's claiming from abuse. But look at the comment there. Oh yeah, lied about abuse. By the way, I'll have more photos from my past tomorrow or previous instances. But keep going about this. Make yourself look even more dumb. You're a pedophile, Connor!
Not only is he a pedophile, he's really stupid.
Look again at fucking picture number 3 here. That is not a mark you get from getting hit. That is a mark that you get from suction. This motherfucker gave himself a hickey on his arm and tried to pass it off as abuse.
Are you sure he wasn't testing out the vacuum?
Well, it could be the vacuum. Just wanted to make sure it wasn't going to rip his dick off. Turns out the vacuum was like 18 years old, though. Been in the family a long time. He couldn't do it.
He had to put it back in the closet and tell it he changed his mind.
I'm sorry. Let me know when you have a daughter.
Let me know when that dustbuster is at least 12. I apologize for nothing.
This guy's a joke.
It's either like a hickey or a rash.
Yeah, it could be a rash. That's true.
Because, I mean, I've had poison ivy that I guess looks similar-ish.
Yeah, I can't say I've ever had a rash that was that localized. You know, whatever it was, it does not look like abuse.
No, it really doesn't.
And I think maybe you were going somewhere. Maybe you had something with him being a little more fucked up than just being a pedophile.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's a compulsive liar or delusional or something. Also, maybe somewhere on the spectrum.
Yeah. He needs to be within the spectrum of a prison.
Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, what Leaf got isn't admissible.
It's not admissible.
Chris Hansen fucked that up for us.
Thanks, Chris Hansen.
To be fair, he also caught a bunch of pedophiles. I'll give him a pass for this.
And we have those wonderful highlight reels on YouTube now.
Oh God, yeah, he actually tried running a news show, and he's a lot older now.
Well, yeah, that happens.
Yes, people age. I understand, Vamp. He just didn't age well. He went very gray. Now it's not so much. Let's have a seat. It's please grab my seat.
Bring me my walker.
But I really don't understand these pedophiles that. I mean, I don't understand pedophiles in the first place.
Is how brazen this guy is.
Exactly. Like that. They got to know what they're doing is wrong, right? They got to know at the very least that if they get caught, they're gonna get in trouble.
Yeah.
They'll go about it with just fucking just fucking like Twitter messages and shit, and it's like you realize these girls are gonna get creeped out and tell on you, right?
I'm back. Also, Schmeckle, I'm gonna DM you another screenshot that someone actually sent me earlier.
Oh, okay.
It was where he was bragging about getting my account suspended.
And Dongwave has a very good point. You do not have to understand them to be able to shoot them. Unfortunately, I'm Canadian.
No, that's also true.
Yeah, it's...
There you go. Oh, wait, that's the wrong one. What the fuck? Oh, yeah, he said...
Oh, instead of a screenshot, she sent nudes of her boyfriend again. For fuck's sake! Do I need to see more of Vara's dick?
I'm going to actually find the real one that was supposed to send, and not that one. That was actually a different one from a different part of the conversation.
Yeah, the pedophiles are bad enough, but when they start to get ballsy like this, they really got to be slapped down.
Put back in their place.
Exactly. Just a short leash for fucking pedophiles. And when they start to stretch that leash, you yank it.
There's the one.
No, it should be attached to a tree branch.
No, yeah, you yank it real high and leave it there for a bit.
Okay, now I see.
I learned a lesson.
The second one's the right one.
Okay, so this guy is oh, that's not the Twitter name I would have chosen for him, but it'll work.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, Big Mac Daddy, he got Leaf's account suspended, and he thinks he wins because of that, and also that people should learn not to fuck with gingers. He plays the long game. Leaf got the battle, but he got the war.
Oh.
So that's his name on Discord?
Yeah.
Oh god.
Yeah, he's one of those.
And wait, isn't it Discord where he's hitting on a lot of these chicks?
Discord was where some of the girls said they were uncomfortable, but the main thing was Twitter.
Okay, at least he's not hitting on young girls with the name Big Mac Daddy. I mean,
Yeah, but at least with Discord, you have the possibility you can just go back and erase your you're part of a conversation, so it just looks like she's insane and hitting on you.
That's true.
But no.
But the first screenshot I sent was actually part of another conversation, and that screenshot came after the one I just sent you now.
Alright, let's pull this up. Making me do my own goddamn work.
It's because you don't have Baracus right now.
I don't got Brockus, I don't got Jimmy. None of my bitches are here.
Rip.
Or Schmeckle.
See, that's why I just do my own show, and I don't bother showing shit. I just read things. Or play video games.
And oh, is that a real name? I guess crossed out.
No, it's an app, but I didn't want the guy getting dragged into it because he is the person giving the information. But Connor seems to know anyway. But whatever.
I know you told her I woke up from my nap to this. Also, I know who reported to me it was some hippie dreadlocks coward that called me an SJW for proving him wrong. And then he went and reported me like the bitch-ass baby he is. No, see, if he was a baby, it would be like the age range he's aiming for would be fine.
No, it was not actually Dreadlocks dude that reported me, despite the tweets that were actually in response to him.
Okay, gotcha.
Those were ones that were reported, so I thought it was a hippie dude that reported me, because those were the tweets that got reported. It was not him, actually. It was the pedophile. Connor, there is another one I sent you where it says, so tell her to get her ass in here. I don't know what server that is still. It's just one of the servers that I get invited to. Probably not gonna go to it. Cause
I think you slighted Dongwave.
What'd I do?
It says at Snatchcast, you didn't even ask if I wanted to run the stream.
Oh
I thought you were just a Saturday guy.
Dongwave actually said that if we ever need him, he could help and run OBS for us.
Oh shit! Perfect. I'll remember that next week, dude.
No, you won't.
Leaf will remember that next week.
No. Schmeckle will remember because he always remembers people that he can force to do things.
That's true. I do like making people do my work.
That's why I'm not around much anymore. He forgets I exist because I don't do things anymore.
I stopped inviting Vamp because she wouldn't be my bitch.
I threatened to dox what's under his bandana.
Yeah, that's true. Vamp is one of, 3 people that know what's under the bandana?
It's a third eye.
It's multiple third eyes. That was a nonsensical phrase.
Power source.
Yeah, you must never know. Leaf, you're gonna have to go ahead and get the Guardian to dox all these people. They owe to die now. They know the secret.
Fuck these people. I didn't even do anything. I just found out the pedo had reported me on Twitter, and I was like, oh, it's this guy again. Mm-hmm. And then he told me to leave him alone. It's like, you're the one that was stalking my Twitter account for months. And
also, no, nobody's gonna leave you alone. You're a pedophile.
That too.
Does he call everyone who disagrees with him a white knight?
Yes! I still find it funny that he called T-Tac a white knight. I can't get over that. All T-Tac did was ask if the screenshots were real. And Connor was calling him a white knight.
To be fair, T-Tac is always white knighting for everyone. You ever heard any of his songs? They're all just about how you shouldn't pick on the women's and how great other people are. He's kind of a pussy,
not about
that guy.
Fighting.
But no, it's the type of, I guess not even deflection, but just I can't even think of the proper word for it. I'll just go with deflection. That you see from people who are fucking caught. It's why you're seeing you're a white knight.
Guilty.
Fucking Jim's a pedophile. Fucking Keemstar's a pedophile.
He's
He's fucking guilty and he's been fucking caught doing it.
This guy used to be in the quartering server. He used to be a mod in the quartering server until I messaged the quartering and I was like, "Yo, dude, yeah, you have a pedophile mod in your server. You might wanna not have that anymore." So he took away the mod status for Connor, and Connor was in a voice chat with the person who tells me everything, and I was just gonna lurk because there's other people there, and I was just lurking to see what was being said. I didn't say anything. And then Connor spurged the fuck out. It turned into a huge shitfest in that server. I ended up giving the people in the server all the evidence. Quartering was in and out of that voice chat. At one point, he hopped in, and all you heard him say was guilty, and then he hopped out.
Shut the fuck up for a second. In circula novum, got what I was looking for. Obfuscation. That was the word I was trying to figure out.
I hate that word so much.
Go on.
I can say it correctly once and then never say it again.
Yeah, you only get one shot.
I get one shot, and if I mess it up the first time, it's just going to be a bunch of just gargle. Yeah. I turn into Andy
Warski. Now, Kamara is saying that he cried in that voice chat. Is there any chance we have a clip of that?
No, nobody recorded that voice chat. Nobody had
one time someone doesn't record a fucking Discord voice chat.
I know.
I came across a recording of Kraut claiming that Tim Pool was trying to shut something down or some crazy shit. But it's like 30 minutes long.
Yeah, but this is what I mean. The one time a Discord conversation was not recorded when it probably should have been.
Yeah. Do you know how much I would love to hear a pedophile cry right now?
Just watch.
He was begging the mods to ban us from that.
I would make that my fucking ringtone. I would buy a cell phone just to make that my ringtone.
Just go watch To Catch a Predator.
It's not the same, Vamp. I like to know I played a part in it. I like to know I've yelled at the guy a little bit. I like to know I personally hurt this pedophile.
Schmeckle wants to touch pedophiles.
Hey. There are good ways to touch a pedophile. Most of them end with snap.
Usually I prefer to do it from a distance with a lead conduit.
Again, I'm Canadian.
Yeah, well, that's your problem.
It is my problem. It's probably my biggest problem. Oh, and alcoholism.
Hey, I'm in a good mood today. My local liquor joint had my favorite bourbon back in stock.
There you go. There's good news today, apparently.
Yeah, I'll be right back. Vamp's in church.
You're all my bitches now. Alright, Leaf, tell us more about how he cried.
Oh god, that was he cried like a bitch. He was very upset that the people who initially were on his side had seen the evidence and were now no longer on his side. So he tried to cry and play the victim and give a bunch of sob stories about how he was abused and how he got sexually abused, which I still don't believe, to be perfectly honest with you. I mean, if you were sexually abused.
Leaf, don't you know you're supposed to listen and believe?
He then tried to turn around and said, "No,
you're victim blaming."
Well, he tried to turn around and said, "No, you're lying about being sexually abused." It's like, but I don't go around trying to fuck children. I also don't, try to claim I'm helping the victims while trying to fuck the children. I mean, you figure if you actually wanted to fuck the victims, you wouldn't be going around saying you were trying to help. That you just wanted the victims to get the help they need. Because you're the one creating the victims here, dude. Connor still has the link, by the way. He is still not showed up.
Oh shit, AP's in the chat. Howdy, AP.
What's up, AP? How you doing? But I know.
The blunt stream's here.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I just said.
He heard there was a crying pedo, and he just showed up.
He yelled at me for being here in the first place. He said he has fake beef with you, and I have to inform him I always have fake beef with you.
AP and I have more serious fake beef than you and I have, Vamp. It's gotten heated.
Schmeckle, you're a piece of shit.
Okay, it's a little more heated now between me and Vamp. AP, you're gonna have to up your game.
But I know, I just want to know how far this pedo is willing to go to try to get my personal information.
Mm-hmm.
Connor, show up right here, right now, and I'll give it to you.
He really wants to know about me so that he can sue me, and tell his totally real FBI family member that I'm stalking him and harassing him and won't leave him alone. Despite the fact that I actually kind of forgot about his existence for the few months before he report bombed me.
He just like randomly showed up to report bomb you when
Yes! I got a screenshot sent to me from some Discord server. I still don't know what it is. And he was like, "Yes, I got Leaf taken down. I'm the one who reported her account." I'm just like, what? The last interaction we had was like in fucking July. Good God. But
Well,
I'm
he
the
was really angry. Yeah, you told people that he wants to touch kids and fuck kids and receive pictures from kids.
Yeah.
Of course he's angry.
I do love that, because I threw it in your chat earlier, but I do love that he wants to bring up how age is just a number. Okay, age of consent equals the age that you're allowed to consent to bump uglies. It does not translate to you can have pictures of someone under 18.
Also,
exactly.
That is still a crime.
Unless it's 18, it is a different number from 18.
Also, 25-year-olds cannot legally fuck 15-year-olds or 14-year-olds.
The Romeo and Juliet laws.
Yeah,
I'm in favor of Romeo and Juliet laws. I think they make sense. I think people who go to the same high school shouldn't have to break up if one of them suddenly turns 18 before the other one does. But beyond that, I think we need to be a bit more strict.
He's like 10, 11 years older than
I mean, like a
that's a little much.
Like a 20.
To be fair, he's retarded. Maybe they went to high school.
People like that are an abuse of the Romeo and Juliet law and are more likely to do harm to the people who are using it legitimately.
Oh, I like how this guy in the chat thinks age is a number. Well, so is a prison sentence.
15 will get you 20, buddy.
I'm just saying, this guy, I don't know how, because despite there being multiple voice chats with multiple witnesses, as well as a fucking live stream where he admitted all those DMs were real, he's insisting that I'm a liar, that I'm making things up.
So wait, he admitted that your evidence is factual. He's admitted to doing these things, but you are a liar.
He also said that my accusations against him are baseless.
Wait. Do you have the clip of him admitting to it? Because that's not inadmissible.
I have a stream.
Yeah. Fucking send that to the cops if you can find out who he is. That's not inadmissible. That's him saying he fucking did this thing.
Yeah, he fucking... he fucking admitted it on a stream, but he tried to say... He pulled a Zoom. He said he was pretending to be a pedophile to troll people.
Mm-hmm. That's what they always do. That is
what the best trolls always do. Pretend to be pedophiles.
Yeah, that's what pedophiles do when they're caught. It was just a troll, bro.
Yeah, it was just a prank, bro.
I was really uncomfortable when I found out that Zoom had actually snuck into my Discord server for streaming.
Oof.
Yeah, that happened. Apparently.
I didn't know it was Zoom because it was a different screen name. I also did not recognize his voice because, admittedly, I have not really actively.
Nobody knows who the fuck Zoom is. He was on those few streams that people watched, and then.
I know he's been on streams.
Zoom is just half a Mazda commercial. That's all he is to me.
But no, I was gonna ask why Leaf attracts so many pedophiles, but then I realized while thinking it what a dumb question that is. All right, Apathetic Ranter, and I think other people in the chat have brought up something about Sargon and depends on the child. What the fuck is...
Oh, you didn't hear about this?
No.
All right, let me drop it on you. So I don't remember if it was last night or the night before that, on the Kill stream, they debuted leaked audio of Sargon in a debate with some people where he essentially admits, or not admits, but explains that and when asked how does he feel about pedophilia, he says it depends on the child.
Was that how the question was phrased? How do you feel about pedophilia?
I don't remember the exact question, to be very honest with you, but I like it's depends on the age, and it was in the reference of children and sexuality. That's I'm gonna
I'm gonna be
confidently
completely honest. If you can find me a fucking 12-year-old
it's already
the
like a
mentality of
I can get that for you right now. It's already edited and posted on YouTube by I think
pull it up, man. Pull it up.
Where is
If you can find me some kid who's got the exact mentality of an adult and he's as smart as fucking Stephen Hawking or something like that, I'm gonna say, yeah, you know what? You probably should be allowed to fuck, but you know, adults still ain't allowed to fuck you. So, sorry. I mean, I feel bad for the kid for not being able to go out and fuck. If somehow they were fucking,
Here we go,
fully set for it.
I got it. 10 minutes.
It still wouldn't make it okay for adults to fuck them.
How do you want to do this? You want me to give it to you? Do you want me to put it up and cast it to the?
Yeah, probably easier if you pull it out and pull it up. Or if you can pull it out too.
Ooh, giggity. Okay. Don't click over to my screen until I have it in full screen so people can't see the Hangout link.
All right. And of course that fucked up right away.
All right, I'm ready when you are.
All right, let's see this.
You good?
Yep. Should we have sound right now? Because we don't.
Yeah, you should. That's weird that you guys can't hear it. You might have to play it if you can't hear it through Hangouts like that.
Yeah, here, hook me the link. Memory Holiday says you realize it's not going to play the audio if you screen share.
No, we're like low tier boomers. We're all 25 or older, and we don't get that.
Memory's almost 30, very close to 30. Couple years from 30.
I put the link in chat too for people who want to watch it on their own.
All right, so this this is from last night or like the night before. You said fairly recently.
I think it's from Monday night.
Okay.
And it's on Tom Sellington's channel, so he's gonna do his weird intro thing.
Oh, he's got an intro thing. Okay.
No, he doesn't
get that then. Don't know what happened to Dongwave, but let's get into the actual stream bit.
He just died.
I'm back.
There we go.
Yeah. Have you already watched it? Yeah, I did. It's not good. Give us your thoughts on it before we play it. Why don't you tell us? Don't tell us exactly what it says, but just your thoughts of how it's gonna kind of sit around the mouth. You know, the wine tasting when you let it swirl around in your cup. You know, you get a good whiff of it and put it in your mouth, and you swish it around your mouth. You know, you want to get the full flavor. How do you think it's going to be received?
So, you know, when he was talking about Jim grooming kids, I think that was projection.
Oh, that's where we're leaving.
Are you mean to tell me that Sargon is guilty of violating Sargon's law? Yeah, it's bad, dude.
All right, I have it.
Okay, good.
I have it pulled up. make it full screen. Let's go for the gusto. You know how we do it on the kill stream, right? 53 seconds. You guys got it pulled up?
Of course. Yep.
Let's hit it.
I think it depends on the child, really, doesn't it?
Wait, what? What? Oh, wait a minute. Let's go back for a second. Let's go back just 1 second. Let's restart this video. Surely this can't be. This can't be right. This can't.
It's got to be taken out of context, right?
Let's say right after that, let's give it some context.
Zidane, what have you passed me? This can't. This is obviously. This is obviously a smear attempt against the great Carl of Akkad.
It's not, because the context is right after.
Oh, okay. I wanted to stop it. I didn't want to smear the guy. I just wanted to make sure. All right, let's play it again from the beginning. 53 seconds. Let's go.
I think it depends on the child, really, doesn't it?
What?
I was well under the age of 11 when I started having sex, and so what I like to do is put people on the on the other side of the argument. It's like, what you have to do is you have to say that someone like me, not anybody else, but me, that I was too stupid to appreciate the nature and quality of what I was doing at the time. So please convince me I didn't know what I was doing.
Yeah, I think it depends on the child, really, doesn't it? Because
what?
Some kids.
That's
Well,
when he gave context, it was worse.
Yeah.
So the bald guy there was raped as a kid. Has that typical thing that victims of sexual abuse have, where they're all like, "Yeah, it's normal." And Sargon's response is, "Depends on the kid."
I can't. The fuck.
I hope somebody's already clipped that out and turned it into a soundbite. Just Sargon saying, "Well, it depends on the child, doesn't it?"
Like,
Plot
Jesus
twist.
fucking Christ, Sargon.
Plot twist, Sargon is Connor's mentor.
You know, that wouldn't surprise me. They're all in some big fucking pedophile group together. Fuck's sake, that... Like, that's a hard thing to make not gross.
Yeah. I didn't expect it to turn out that way.
I didn't either. Why?
Jesus fuck. Like, to be fair, that doesn't mean like, Sargon fucks kids or anything. It just makes it seem a lot more likely.
Well, he does. He only has a stepdaughter. I should. Like.
Oh no, that's not a blood relation.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I would like to think that he doesn't, but
Well,
I.
you know what? I think she's safe
else
because
who would give that particular answer than somebody who's like, I guess some are okay.
I
guess
think
it's
she's
okay
safe
to do it
because
sometimes.
she doesn't have a penis, and we all know he likes that.
Oh, is Sargon gay?
No, he didn't you hear his wife was mad at him because he was being kept texting trannies.
Really?
Yeah, you didn't hear about that?
I don't pay a whole lot of attention to Sargon. Most things about Sargon are news to me. Sargon likes trannies.
That's what the allegation is.
Leaf, you have a
What?
dick and you sound like a kid. Want to go undercover and try to bang Sargon?
No, I don't have a penis. And no, I'd rather kill myself.
We can do both.
Oh my god, no. Freckle, get that idea out of your head right now.
I'll remind Brockus to
YouTube's
remind
snuff
you later.
streaming. Break new ground.
I've been trying for years. Nobody's willing to do it.
I think you broke poor Nicolette.
I never asked. Did you warn her what she was joining before you invited her to host this shit?
I can't remember. Did I warn you, Nicolette?
No, you just said, "Hey, do you want to come on this show with me?" And I was like, "Yeah." And then
I'm so sorry.
Do I need to get the shotgun again?
Yes.
Yes. All right, hold on.
Memory Holiday says some trans are really cute though. Yeah, but Memory, you're bisexual. You're bisexual. You know what? I can see a trap being cute up until you get to the dick.
you know who's a really
Even
cute
if wait,
trans person?
Schmeckle, even if it's a feminine dick.
You know what? I think a feminine dick would be worse. If you're gonna have a dick, don't half-ass it.
You want one of them fudas.
The fuck's a fuda?
It's a anime girl with a big dick.
Oh, I thought it was gonna be similar to fupa. That upper pussy area.
Hey, that you know what? That could work. You should push that.
Fat upper tranny area. No, Sargon has never been somebody I've particularly liked or agreed with. I've never heard something from him as bad as what we just listened to.
Okay.
I mean, that's a hell of a fucking statement to make.
I didn't always dislike Sargon. I used to occasionally listen to some of his stuff around the early to late, or mid to late Gamergate era and things around the early Skeptic era. But I could always pick up immediately on his air of self-superiority or his self-importance.
Do pedos have that? I feel like pedos know they're pedos. You feel like they lack all of that because they're pedos.
Well, yeah, even with that comment, I'm not going to go as far as to say I even think he's a pedo.
No, I'd like to think he's not.
He's definitely a self-absorbed jackass.
And he's definitely either willing to lie about his views or at least supportive of some child sex. I mean, that's...
maybe it was just him reaching peak individualism. I mean, it depends on the individual child, doesn't it? He can say, "Who cares? All that matters is the individual."
Yeah, all that matters is the individual, but we have proof that those individuals shouldn't be fucked.
But what if according to Sargon, apparently, what if one of them should be? What if it depends?
Oh, well, first off, the bald guy in that clip mentioned that he was under 11.
There was a shooting in Toronto, Schmeckle. Did you know that? Did you hear about that?
No.
Yeah.
Anyone I care about, Dad?
No.
I don't care.
Hey, just moral
violence here, Schmeckle.
Moral of the story is that when somebody says it depends, they're getting into a bunch of old shit.
Yeah, but I mean, the bald guy was talking about being under 11 when his shit started. He was prepubescent. I mean, no matter how you want to twist it.
Oh no.
That kid's not something you should fuck.
Your pal Frodo's in the chat, the one that traumatizes people with weird porn.
Fistable Frodo, we've had a couple hard hours talking about a bad type of porn. You don't send shit. But back to that. I mean, do you have proof that he was receiving child porn? Like, obviously not the porn itself, but like proof that happened. Like,
I don't, and I'm not going looking for it. So,
because I mean, that would be
It's not something you actively want to look for, huh?
No, that's just bad. It's just a bad idea.
Obviously, you the situation happened. He's admitted to it. Is that all you have then? The admittance, not like conversations or anything? Because this guy has posted his goddamn face on the internet, and he's a pedophile. It probably would not be too hard to connect those two things plus whatever proof you have with the police.
Probably not.
And I mean, he's a
Just
pedophile, so I got no problem doing it. I mean, actually, I don't know if I could. I'm Canadian, but I have no problem making Brockus do it.
Just give him $20.
I'm not giving Brockus shit. He'll do it for free.
Don't give him $20 and make him feel important.
That's the last thing I want to do.
And then start charging him for travel expenses.
You know what, Brockus? Instead of me paying your gas, you're gonna pay me whatever you spend on gas.
That's why you give him $20 and then you charge him $40. Then you make $20.
The old Kansas City shuffle.
Look, I'm a capitalist.
Yeah. I mean, Vamp's almost as money hungry as I am.
Almost.
I'll be right back. It looks like I just got food.
Right.
Anyone but Dongwave's in charge.
That's a really good idea.
No, he made that a rule. Since the last time he left me in charge, I got everyone talking about bourbon and guns.
Yeah, don't do that.
Also, he was telling a really bad joke.
That too.
Yeah, no. The last time I left guys in charge of one of my streams, I came back to car talk and I got pissed. Deader.
I'm just gonna drink more of this bourbon that I have in this flask.
Your liver is going to hate you in about 20 years.
I'm not gonna keep it up that long.
You don't know that.
Fair. But
I feel like you tilted your glass at your mic.
well, it's a flask, so, and I'm wearing a headset.
You don't have an actual mic?
No, I have a gaming headset.
Oh, Jesus
It sounds
Christ.
surprisingly good, doesn't it?
No, it just explains some of the issues you've had with OBS.
Oh, well, fair. The only issue I've had recently is not mic related, it's interface related, getting Dark Souls to stream cohesively.
Oh, good luck with that.
Yeah,
Good fucking luck with that. I tried Dark Souls 3 and it stuttered so horribly.
Yeah,
on
it's
stream.
just awful. And I was gonna people wanted me to do streams of it. I was gonna do Dong Souls, and but I can't get it to work
if turning
right.
down the
so.
CPU priority would work.
I'm gonna keep fiddling with it, but for now I've given them other options. So, and let me check the poll. But at last I checked, it looked like I was either gonna do another radio stream, which people seem to like. Apparently, I have an interesting taste in music.
I have autistic taste in music.
You do have an interesting taste in music, Dongwave, but you also got 4 copyright notices sent to my fucking stream.
Bingo. Right now, the results are tied. It's 50-50 radio streams and Return to Castle Wolfenstein, the game from 2001. So
Do Wolfenstein. I don't even care what the poll says. Do Wolfenstein.
Radio stream. Don't even care what Vamp says. Do the radio stream.
See,
No,
this
one
is
of
why I
them's
have
a really
poll.
violent video game.
This is why I have a poll. I stand by the rule of do things you want, not what you think other people want. But
I was
when you
gonna say,
can't
as a
decide
music
what you want to
lover
do,
and
a
a
poll is
gamer-
appropriate.
As a music lover and a gamer, I'm still going with Wolfenstein.
Nicolette,
Fight me,
you're
Schmeckle.
fighting.
No, people
Sorry.
keep nobody has yet in any poll I've mentioned it in has yet to vote for Heat Signature. And Heat Signature's a really cool game. It'd be a really fun stream, and I'm really
It's
disappointed
obscure,
that nobody knows
though.
what it is. Huh?
It's obscure, so people aren't gonna know.
Yeah, but
Post game trailers next time you do one
I'm
of
gonna
those.
do it eventually anyway. So I don't really care.
He's on here talking about some random pedophile named Connor right now. I think he's
And
okay with
Sargon.
obscure.
Carl and Connor.
No, I would really like to see what happens with the Sargon shit. Because I mean, that's there's gonna be a shitstorm about that.
Alrighty.
Already?
No, I'm gonna send you a link, Schmeckle.
You're sending me a lot of links. Making me do a
All right,
lot of
all
work
right,
tonight.
all right.
You might want to read this, Schmeckle. It might interest you.
Make
Maybe.
Dogwave read it.
Oh yeah, that's a better idea.
Yeah,
Oh.
Dongwave, do my
Okay,
work.
What am I reading? Send it to me somewhere.
I'll
Send it
send
to me somewhere.
on Twitter, actually.
Figure out the now let's play the guessing game of where the fuck is his Twitter.
There you go, Dongwave.
Vamp, you must be fucking sick.
I know.
Like I just realized you usually sound like a non, and you don't at all right now.
Yeah, my throat's kind of fucked up.
Okay. Child
I went into a coughing fit earlier.
pornography, reason behind Sunspot Observatory closure, according to court documents.
Wait, what?
A federal search warrant reveals that Sunspot Solar Observatory was shut down as FBI agents conducted a computer forensic search for child pornography. The source of the child pornography was traced to an IP address used at the observatory, and a source within the building observed a computer with quote-unquote not good images on it, the warrant states. An investigation by the FBI revealed that a janitor is the main suspect in the search. However, he has not been charged with a crime, even though his name is on the warrant. The warrant states that the suspect would use the observatory Wi-Fi and a personal laptop to download the child pornography. A limited number of people have access to the observatory from dusk until dawn, which helped narrow their search. The observatory in the mountains of southern New Mexico has been closed since September 6th because of an undisclosed security concern, but reopened on Monday.
That.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I say we killed the pedos.
But did you say his name wasn't on, or was on the warrant, but he's not being looked at?
Yes.
He's his name is on the warrant, but they haven't charged him with anything yet.
No, yeah, that could just mean they didn't find anything. Could be
No,
a false alarm.
they definitely know.
No, I mean like that they couldn't find anything linking it properly to him, right?
Well, no, he is a suspect. He's one of the main suspects. I think they want to find his personal computer though first.
Okay, it could just be that they don't have the final little bit of evidence.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's. It seems like there's more of this shit like the past 3-4 years or so. I don't know if it's that they're getting caught more often. Like obviously, there's been advancements in how you can catch these people, changes in social media and how they go about doing this shit. But especially the ones that are a little older than me, which I think actually might just be Vamp. Have you guys noticed?
I'm slightly older than you, Schmeckle.
Okay, have you guys noticed there being more of this, like the past, like maybe 4 or 5 years?
Yes, I have. More so the last, like 2 or 3, I'd say. There's more of this pedophilia stuff, especially in our, like it seems to be coming along with a lot of the progressive movements that have been going on. And I mean, there's clear evidence of cases where the P has slipped into the LGBT alphabet, and
well, I got no problem with the P when they're using it to mean the other thing, pansexual or whatever it is. I don't exactly know what pansexual is, but
they don't use it for that. When it's in there, it's for pedophilia, and it's actually caused quite a rift in parts of that community.
Oh yeah, because I figure most gay people, lesbians, bisexuals, transgender, that they're pretty regular people other than those things, and they like regular people, don't like pedophiles.
Yeah.
Have you seen online they've been trying to like rebrand themselves as minor attracted persons, aka
Yes, I've
MAPS?
seen that too.
Yeah,
Maps
I've seen a bunch of them, especially on Twitter and like I guess on Tumblr. I don't go on Tumblr,
and
but
no
I've
maps, the non-offending minor attract,
Yeah.
they got to
They
specify
say
like,
they're
hey, I didn't do anything.
yeah, they're non-offending, so that makes it better.
That's the kind of shit you
It
just keep to
objectively
yourself.
makes it better. Let's be fair. You are objectively better if you're a pedophile who hasn't raped a kid than if you're a pedophile who has. There is a definite level of difference there, a qualitative difference. But you're still a piece of shit, no matter which one you are.
Yeah, I had a couple of friends go after those type of people online because they were posting like child porn and all this other stuff, and then they got banned instead of the people who were posting the child porn.
Oh, a couple years back, it wasn't child porn. It was just those heart progress guys. I was arguing with them constantly. I was getting, I was on Twitter, or allowed to be on Twitter probably about 2 hours a day because I kept getting hit with these fucking bans. I think, to be fair, a lot of it was the fact that I use a lot of words that probably get picked up by the filters. Like I don't go out of my way to, or didn't back then go out of my way to not get hit by the filters. So there was a lot of cunts and shit like that. But Twitter does definitely seem to be a little protective of these people, and I think a lot of it is not wanting to piss off what they think the progressives are. I feel like they're walking on so many eggshells right now. It's, hey, a leftist group said that these guys are okay, so you know what? They're okay in our books.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of left-wing people also say like make announcements like they're not part of our movement. They're trying to be part of our movement, but they're not.
You know what else I
thing.
noticed?
As much as a lot of people on the left might be of different beliefs than a lot of us, a lot of them still hate fucking pedophiles because they're fucking pedophiles.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
guess it depends on the leftists you're talking to. There's actually still a significant amount of leftists that defend pedophilia. And
Well, there are a bunch of people on the right who do too. They're called the Mormon Church, the fucking Jehovah's Witnesses. You get groups on both sides, but I don't think it's the norm on either side.
no,
Well, speaking
definitely.
of degeneracy, I've also noticed that incest porn has become more and more prevalent on Pornhub and other such websites.
What kind of porn are you watching, Dongwave?
I'm not. That's
No, to be fair, Pornhub
Ew.
does just have the
you
fucking
go to the
front
website,
page.
it's there. It's just in your
Yeah.
face. It's there. Like all the everything. It's just there,
Ew.
and I don't know why. Why are people into this?
Maybe
A,
Apparently,
for
a
one,
lot of people want to
fake,
fuck their
so it's
siblings. Like,
actually
Jesus
into that,
Christ.
it's not real. And B, why would you actually be into that? Why would you want it? It's just weird.
It'd be kind of cool to see. I remember when there was the debate over gay marriage. Pornhub ended up putting out the states that watch the most gay porn, and they lined up with the states that were the most against gay marriage. It'd be kind of cool to see them put out who watches the most incest, because I would tend to think it's probably the same states, to be honest. The Bible Belt.
Well, you know what's funny about that is incest is illegal in a lot of those states, but it isn't illegal in certain kinds. Like you can marry your
Incest
cousin in
isn't
New
illegal.
York.
Oh, wait, really?
Yeah,
New York's in the north.
yeah, you can marry your cousin in New York, but not Alabama.
Huh? I always thought it was just the southern states where they did that.
No, that's it's a lot of places, strangely enough.
Yeah. See, I feel like there should be a couple degrees of cousin at least before you're allowed to marry. I mean, I can't fault you for fucking with your eighth cousin or something.
Someone might say it depends on the cousin.
Jesus Christ, I was drinking.
You're always drinking. What's your point?
I was mid-sip, vamp.
What's your point, though?
I don't know. I almost spit beer out. It was a slight annoyance.
See, you're an alcoholic. That's not gonna happen.
No, I didn't let a single drop out. But no, I mean, to be honest, I think even if it was like your 8th cousin or something like that, if you knew they were your 8th cousin, it's fucked. But I mean, I don't think there's anything. I don't think your kids are gonna get fucked up by that, so I guess it's fine. But I mean, like marrying your cousin, like that's close enough that your kids are probably gonna be fucked.
I'm sure there's science on that. I just don't care to look it up. I have no reason to look it up.
Yeah, I have absolutely no reason to look that up.
There's lots of science on it. You see it in the royal lines. They used to intermarry with their cousins, and that's how you got the fucking Habsburgs with their big ass fucking bottom lips.
You're not wrong.
I mean, incest.
Well, if you want the hills to have eyes, that's how you make it happen.
Exactly.
Keep fucking your siblings and first cousins.
That's so gross.
You want to be the McPoyles? That's how you be the McPoyles.
Hey, you know what? If you wanna fuck your family members, and they're like around the same age as you, there's no position of power or something like that, sterilize yourself. Then I'm fine with it.
So
I mean,
wait,
yeah, I'm still gonna look at you as a weird motherfucker, but you know, you ain't doing no harm.
Does that mean that you, in theory, have no problem with gay incest?
Yeah, I guess in theory. I'll still look at them as weird motherfuckers, but as long as they're not gonna pump out a retarded kid, I guess they ain't hurting nobody. I'm still gonna look at them as weird fucking family fuckers.
Like, you guys share the same part. Like, your family tree is now a shrub.
Yeah, like trust me, I'm not gonna be friends with them or anything. But
because you know they smell weird.
Theoretically, if they're not hurting anybody, I can't bring myself to care. So if there's no like rapey shit where it's like parent-child or like much older sibling, younger sibling or something like that, and they're not gonna pump out a retard baby, like there's no chance of a kid being brought into it, sure, do what the fuck you want. Also, consent. It can't be rape.
We're back to consent again.
What do you personally think the age of consent should be?
18.
Yeah, it seems reasonable, right? Age of consent, age of majority, same fucking number, right?
It should also be the drinking age.
Yeah, all three of those things should be the same thing.
But it's not the same thing in the States. It's 18/19 in Canada. I keep forgetting in America you have to be 21.
Oh yeah, I guess where you live it might be 18. Here it's 19.
It definitely is 18 here.
That said, I think if two people who are both under 18, like a 17-year-old and a 16-year-old, want to hook up and are consensual about it, they should be able to and not get arrested.
Well, yeah, I think teens should be able to fuck teens, adults should be able to fuck adults, and never should the two meet. Except, I guess, in the case of those, like, Romeo Juliet things you were mentioning. But I
well, no, those are all, in my mind.
It's called the Romeo and Juliet law.
Oh, that's actually what it's called. Okay.
Because Romeo and Juliet were separated by a few years.
Yeah, I wouldn't make it like as big as a 4-year difference, though. I'd say like 2.
Well, sometimes
I would say if they were in high school together.
I would say I think it's the reason that is the reason why it's up to 4 years of the age difference. Because sometimes a senior meets a freshman.
If you're 18 in the 12th grade and you're dating the 14-year-old in the fucking 9th grade, you deserve to get beaten up.
Some of them are 17, and
Yeah, they hit 18. The girls.
But it's like if
still
they choose to
14.
like stay together, those laws are meant to protect the older party
Well,
once
I
they hit legal
get
age,
it.
because like everyone, like the parents are okay if the parents are okay with it, and the kids are obviously going to be okay with it.
I guess.
Yeah, the only issue then is if
4
the parents
years.
decide to push statutory laws.
Yeah. See, that's
4
where
years,
that's
maybe as a
where young
maximum.
men especially get fucked over is statutory laws. It's like the relationship was fine when they were still in high school, but the day he graduates, like, yeah, nah.
Yeah, I could see maybe 4 years at the top end.
Basically, most of the ones I've seen, it's 4 years max.
Yeah, that way you do account for like a high school relationship, something like that.
Yeah, it's based on the rule of thumb of did they go to high school together? It's a law to protect the existence of high school sweethearts without legal trouble.
Yeah, I guess that's fair enough.
Because
It's still
high
a
school's a
really weird
there's a
age
lot of
difference, but
high schools there's a lot of hormones. People are growing up. There's a lot of crazy shit happening, and the last thing people need is for a dumb high school relationship drama to end in a lawsuit.
Yeah.
yeah, I could see how it does protect them. I still am not going to respect the guy graduating who's with the girl just starting, but I could see that there.
Yeah, but what always bothered me, and I knew people in high school that were like this. Hell, I even knew a case where when I was in middle school, somebody else who was also in middle school was dating somebody who could drive, which was weird. But I take exception to the case where it's somebody who's already in their 20s and then they meet somebody who's in high school.
Yeah, like we were talking about before, like the 20-somethings who troll the high school for looking for tail. Basically, Matthew McConaughey's super creepy character in was it Dazed and Confused?
Yeah.
It's one thing.
Like it's hilarious when you're like a teenage dude and you're like, oh yeah, it's so funny, and then you start getting older and go, oh wow, that is so creepy.
Yeah,
but
it's one thing if you meet someone and they happen to be like 18 and a high school senior, and they're like,
if they're 18, they're 18.
But if you're looking for that,
if they're 18, that's it's illegal, whatever. I mean, I once didn't hire a chick for the show because she was 18 but not graduated yet. But if you want to go fuck an 18-year-old high school kid, do whatever the fuck you want. She's 18. But I mean, these Romeo Juliet laws, is part of the law that there needs to be a pre-existing relationship before the age change, or
I don't know. I think there is no
state to state.
Yeah, not every state even has them, and the ones that there's no consistency.
I would say 4 years if there's a pre-existing relationship. 1 year, maybe 2 if there's not.
That's fair.
I mean, that's like an 18-year-old picking up a 16-year-old. Like, that's still a little weird, right? But I mean, I could see something like that because it is a fairly small age difference.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I can't say I particularly like these Romeo and Juliet laws, though.
A lot of times the way they're implemented is what Dongwave is saying, to protect a previously existing.
Yeah. It's close in age.
To keep the guy from going to jail because he's 18, but his girlfriend's still underage.
Right, and it's also protect guys from the jealous father or the angry father exists.
I don't know. The dad could be jealous. I don't know their family.
Yeah.
Back on incest.
You know what I mean? Like the angry dad, where it's like, oh, you're fucking my daughter, and even though the daughter's consensual, it's fine. She likes the guy, but he doesn't like that, so he's gonna push charges on him.
Mm-hmm.
Those kind of laws protect.
Yeah,
that.
And then the law looks and it's like, hey, they've been dating for years. There's evidence of this. Only just now you have an issue with it.
So you're saying it depends on the relationship?
Not sometimes, but not necessarily. Like even if it's just, oh, we met at a high school party and hooked up, and now my dad's trying to sue him. or get him arrested. It's even in those cases, a guy could get protected.
Mhm.
And see, there it would depend on the age difference for me. I mean, 18-year-old kid fucks my 14-year-old daughter. I'm gonna want him hit with something, and if the law won't hit him with something, I will. Like I said, I get it when there's a pre-existing relationship. But
I agree. However, what if it came out that she lied about her age at the party?
That's actually happened before, and the
Yeah,
kids
that
still got in
definitely
trouble.
happened.
yeah, I could see cases like that happening. Let me view this in a way where it's not my daughter. Yeah, the guy shouldn't get in trouble then. If it was my daughter, I'd still beat him up.
Yeah, but you'll probably
you should also reprimand her for lying.
I was gonna say you'll be.
Yes,
threatening.
I would also tell her that lying is bad.
Schmeckle will be doing that until that girl is, until he's dead.
Yeah, until she's 40 or I'm dead, whichever comes first.
Yeah, it's a dad thing.
Yeah, I can see the age difference thing. I can see protecting like high school sweethearts. I just think there should be that differentiation between like the pre-existing relationships and some guy trolling the high schools, right?
My ex is like that. Actually had a high school girl ask me how old he was and if he had a kid. I was like, he's an adult, and yes, he has a child. He was like, oh, he told me he didn't have a kid. I was like, no, he definitely has a kid. He's just been denying the existence of a child. Also,
wait,
recently,
who has a kid?
My ex, who likes to go after.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Vara.
No, God, no. No, my ex likes to go after high school girls. One of the girls actually approached me, asking a bunch of questions. And I fucking told her, like this dude has a fucking kid. And he actually recently went to prison for child abuse. Not the sexual kind, but the physical kind.
Yeah, it's just like regular beating your kid, which I guess is better than raping them, but you're still better. You're still a piece of shit.
It's still bad. I'm not saying it's not. I was just making a clarification because I did just say he likes to go after high school girls.
Oh, okay. So maybe a little of both.
Hey, Schmeckle, you should know that doesn't apply if they're Mexican and it's the kids being beaten with a sandal, because then it's cultural and the left will defend it.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's like when you're Muslim and you attach a bomb to your kid's chest and push them towards the gays, right? It's to be fair, I don't think Muslims actually do that, but it's cultural. It would be accepted. It's part of life living in that culture.
Frodo brought up the fucking what's his name again? The 3D printer dude.
Frodo.
3D printed gun dude. That guy.
Oh
Cody
yeah,
Wilson?
that's where we started. We got in a circle.
Yeah, we've gone into a entire circle. Yeah, the girl lied
Cody,
about her
right?
On a site meant for adults. I don't
Are you
understand.
talking about the dating site thing where, like, she admitted that she lied and her parents admitted that she lied and the court still sentenced the boy?
Yeah.
Yeah, that case was bullshit. Because like, the parents involved, they're like, our daughter lied to him. It's not his fault he didn't know.
Yeah, it's just like just dumb. Like, don't go on dating sites for adults, then lie about your age, and then go and play the victim. Fuck you if you do that. You're.
Well, no, I think someone else found out about the relationship and reported him, and he got arrested. And the girl's like, no, I lied.
Oh,
I think
I'm talking about the more recent one though, where the girl did lie.
Another one?
And also,
the guy who does the 3D printing for guns.
Mm-hmm.
He was. I try to avoid these things because they make me angry.
He was on what the fuck is the Sugar Daddy Meat site, something like. And
he's from Austin, Texas.
Yeah, he's supposed to be 18 plus. the girl was like 17. She lied about her age, said she was 18, but went and deceived the guy into having sex with her. After that, she ran to the police.
Figures he's on a sugar daddy site, so like, if she sues him, then she can get a whole bunch of money.
Yep. It's always about the money.
When was the last time you met a non-money hungry whore?
Never.
Ones that want to crack.
Oh yeah, I guess some of them are just crack hungry. Is she suing him for? Is she going after him for crack or? Actually, you might get free crack when you're famous. You probably do. Bam! Remind me to get famous. I want to start crack.
No, go to any hood within the United States.
Schmeckle, don't be silly.
Have you seen what I look like? I can't go in the hood.
Don't be silly. Famous people are rich. They use coke, not crack.
Crack is whack.
Coke.
If Schmeckle went into the hood, he would lose his hat.
No, he wouldn't lose his hat. They would automatically. They would assume
they'd either love
me
me or murder me.
No, they would either assume you're there for drugs and try and sell you stuff, or B, they would assume you have drugs.
Or they might assume
both are probably not wrong.
Actually, they wouldn't try to buy stuff. I'm very small. They'd rob me.
They might also think he is a pimp.
Also, that the hat might make them think you're a pimp, and they're like, "Where are you
come with me."
No, make Leaf go.
Well, I think I could outrun you. Just in case they decide to mug us.
I might be a smoker, but I'm actually in good shape.
Oh, see, I'm not.
Yeah, she's taller than you, so she has a longer stride.
I don't think Vamp's tall. Actually, Vamp probably does have longer legs than me.
I have long legs.
Please tell me you're not like 6'something" too, Vamp.
No, I'm 5'6".
Oh, thank fuck. That's why I'm. That's why I hired on.
I also used to run marathons.
Oh, see, I never did that. Did you really?
Yes. When I was younger.
Shit.
I should show you pictures of me when I was younger. I was scrawny, but my legs were muscle.
Yeah, a marathon. That's like
a while.
How long's a marathon? Like that's a day of running or something, right?
It depends. For you, it would be a full day of running. Trevor's just stopping every 20 seconds, and he's like, there's just some guy walking behind. There's just some guy just
probably need
like
to make more stops to take sips of alcohol along the way.
There's like some guy just behind him, just handing him water constantly.
It's funny you say that. Back in like the 1930s and 20s and ish, at the Olympics, people would hand the runners alcohol from the stands, and they could drink it. Like that was normal, and that was expected to not only be fine but to help you.
Well, no, and see, that's the thing. It does help you for a little bit.
It'd be funny to watch.
The alcohol just inhibits certain things.
Everyone back then ran on hard liquor and tobacco smoke, and I don't know
if everyone's doing it
to be 90. They all lived to be 90.
You know why they all lived to be 90, Vamp?
Because they were pickled.
Preserved.
Exactly.
Smoked and pickled.
Really, I mean, I knew a guy whose dad, and I mean, this story could be bullshit now that I think of it. So I just heard it from him. But his dad had been a smoker his whole life. Was cleaning a bathtub, and this was like a lot of the people back then were like that age, didn't so much learn to read. So he ended up mixing the wrong chemicals and making like fumes. And apparently they would have killed him if it weren't for the nice coating of tar on his lungs.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
They would have fucking burned through his lungs if he didn't.
There's a whole plot line in a movie called Thank You for Smoking where the only reason this guy survives getting a bunch of nicotine patches slapped on him is because he's a 2-pack-a-day smoker.
I assume that movie never made it huge.
That was a pretty good movie, actually.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, it's a legitimately good movie.
Mm-hmm.
I'll have to look that up. Thank You for Smoking.
Thank You for Smoking.
There's a movie a lot of people have been talking about lately, American Vandal. It's on Twitter. Or not Twitter, Netflix. And there's this one scene people keep posting where one of the kids in the movie put laxatives in all the kids' lunches. That scene's so great.
I remember back in public school, there was a kid who would always take the good parts of my lunch. So I ended up putting laxatives in my lunch. And then he ended up shitting himself in class.
That's the best way to stop people from stealing your lunch.
Yeah, I didn't realize that was the plot of what has to be a shitty movie. Shit, 1 second. Any of you are in charge.
Except Dongwave.
Except Dongwave.
This is what happens when Dogwave's not in charge.
Yeah.
And he also doesn't get copyright strikes, so there's also that.
I had like 4 emails from my stream, and he didn't.
Were they
even
strikes or were they claims?
claims.
Okay, you'll be good.
Yeah, I
You'll
only play things I know that won't get you taken down, and if something does, I take it off the list. But,
Temporarily, though, I was unable to private and unlist videos.
ooh.
It's gone now. I can do it again, but it was a really weird, like, you can't private or unlist videos. I was like, wait, what?
Wait, you got a message from them saying you can't do that, and then you weren't able
No,
to
I
do
went to
that?
go look at the my settings for my account, and it said I couldn't private or unlist videos. I've never disabled that, so I was very confused. But after a few
That is
days,
really
it
weird.
went away. I was like, okay. No,
That's strange.
whatever.
Well, yeah, it might not have been related. Who knows? But
Maybe
yeah,
not.
all they tend to do is try. The beauty of it is because you get multiple claims on the same video, they can't and no one can monetize it because they're all fighting each other.
Yeah, that's what I do, usually. No, Dongwave's noticed me doing this too. When I play songs before my streams, I usually play 2 from 2 completely separate record labels.
Yep.
And that's so they have to fight out who gets the money.
It's something Jim Sterling came up with called the copyright deadlock.
Well, no, I kind of figured it out because it's like, oh, they're gonna duel it out, and they won't be able to decide who gets the money, so it just sits in limbo. So I'm just gonna like play 2 things from 2 different labels, and then erase them at the end.
It also helps to make content that they can't monetize anyway.
Damn, just find your own musicians. Get a bunch of musicians to do shit for you, and then play that.
That sounds expensive.
It does sound
I
expensive.
can hook you up with at least 3 guys who will work for free.
They work for
The
exposure.
question is, are they good?
At least 2 of them.
Have I started a fight with
I
any of
haven't
them?
heard the third guy's shit.
Have I started
Would you say that?
have I or anyone I'm affiliated with started a fight with any of these people? Because that might hinder things.
Maybe one of them actually,
Fun.
but at least 2.
All right, 2.
Memory Holiday says she'll be right back. Gonna work out real quick. You guys are my eye of the tiger. I'm really hoping we're gonna get a clip of you just working out to the cunt stream.
Oh my god. I think better of you.
Snatchcast, whatever the fuck we're called now.
You're called the Snatchcast now, because you can't get away from fucking genitalia puns.
Well,
So the pedo never
It
showed.
wasn't my idea. Somebody in the chat suggested it. And I mean, Snatchcast is just so perfectly the exact same thing as the cunt stream. I love it.
It's kind of how you also try and get guests.
Well, yeah, and Snatch does sound a lot less blatantly offensive than cunt.
Yeah. Like, oh, what are you listening to? A YouTube stream?
Yeah, I guess that's fair. Your mom walks up and says, "Hey, what you watching?" You can't exactly say, the cunt stream. Watching the cunt stream, mom.
See, if that happened to me when I was like, even when I was like 18, I would have just right upside the head. My mom hates that word.
What if you just say, "Well, read for yourself"?
There'd be
You
a
watching
lot of questions. When I was in high school, I used to help admin a Facebook page called the Cunt Destroyer. It's not a page you openly admit you admin. Unfortunately for me, someone in real life came up to me and they said in shock, "You admin the Cunt Destroyer. Can you share my page?" I totally wanted to kill myself. I fucking hate that shit. I hate that shit online. I hate it even more in real life.
You know what? Hold on. It's the modern era. There's an easy way around this. All you got to do is tell your mom that they're Australian and she's being culturally insensitive.
In his current year, Mom. And the Australians have their own language that needs to be respected.
To them, it means friend.
And then she'd probably watch the stream trying to find the Australian. Wait, Schmeckle can do an Australian.
No.
I can't do a fucking Australian.
That's
when you just invite Punished Dad to everything.
No. It's even better than that. Even easier. You guys are thinking too normally, too sensibly. You let her listen, and none of them have accents. She says, "Wait, hold on. None of them sound Australian."
Not every Australian.
You assume all Australians have accents?
Fucking bigot.
Racist.
Did you just assume their accent?
Yeah. Flip the tables.
Oh, hey, I just saw your tweet, Nicolette. Who crashed their car in front of your house?
Oh, well, okay, so while we were on this stream, about 30 minutes ago or so, some people crashed into each other in front of our house.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, and we saw it happen, we're like, oh my god. And then the fire trucks and the police showed up.
You should go out there and tell them what happened. You were a witness.
Yeah, be like, we just saw the whole thing from
You
up
could
here.
help. You might prevent one asshole from trying to rip off the other asshole.
Oh, hi, Schmeckle. I see you're broadcasting the bio that I just noticed.
You just noticed this?
His
I
bio.
play video games on the Xbone, and I don't take shit from any from no one autistic.
No, see, you're reading this wrong.
What?
You're reading this wrong. I play video games on the Xbone and hold on. I don't take shit from no one. Autistic, pansexual, and proud. I'm also a theocentrist and stand for equality.
From Dunkirk, New York, Connor McDonald. Connor McDonald.
There's no punctuation, so you have to read it all as one sentence.
York. Do you realize?
Wait, Schmeckle, Elms.
Where
Elms
you're from
might be of significance.
Yeah, it could be one of the two, but I mean, this location. Obviously, he's typed it in himself. It's not capitalized on New York, so it could be fake. I mean, Connor, was this on purpose, or is this something that might make it easier to connect you with the police? I mean, please do contact me at
definitely in New York. The dude has posted his driver's license in a Discord server before. Uncensored.
Oh, well, then you already know who he is, so that's perfect. If we can get proof, you can hook up with the local PD.
That is true. It has to be anything other than the catfish account, though. They won't accept that as evidence anymore. But if I can find the other victims...
yeah, exactly. Dig up any of them. Dig up the stream where he admitted to doing this shit. And send it along. You fucked up, Connor. You actually posted your fucking uncensored fucking driver's license, Connor, while doing this pedophile shit, Connor?
Yes. Nobody said he was smart.
Connor?
Oh my god. When I heard about that, I fucking burst out laughing.
You were a pedophile, a pussy, probably a puppy kicker, and you're just a basic everyday fucking dipshit.
Yeah.
Connor, I am not allowed to advocate suicide, so I won't. That's all I have to say.
Just play Bo Burnham's song. It's called "Kill Yourself." Therefore, you yourself are not actually advocating for it. The song is the song that he did not make.
Connor, I'm not advocating for suicide either, but if this sound gives you any ideas, I can't tell you not to follow those ideas.
Every now and then, the light bulb ain't burn out. Take advantage. Fucking pedophile.
God damn it.
Anyway, Connor, we're gonna wrap up, Connor. We're gonna shut down this stream, Connor, and then you have the link. If you would like to join us briefly, Connor, I would like to have a conversation with you, Connor.
Please do. And remember, guys, don't give Schmeckle your money. I put my Streamlabs link in the live chat.
Yeah, send your money straight to streamlabs.com/vampcandy. That's how I get paid now.
Yes, Schmeckle is now my bitch, and then Brockus is my bitch by proxy.
No. I get Brockus all to myself.
No, I tell you what to do, and then you make Brockus do it.
As long as I'm the only one who gets to fuck him. Deal?
Deal.
Okay,
He gets to watch, though.
No, I don't want to watch.
I'm fine with that.
But you could if you wanted to.
If I wanted to, which I don't.
No, we'll record it. We'll send it to her. Don't worry.
Oh, God, my eyes.
Oh yeah, we should probably stop.
She can defer the right to watch to failure.
I'll send it to failure instead. Like, you send me anything like that, I'm just sending it straight to failure.
Perfect. Even better.
I'd say send it to Scrub, but that would be child abuse.
I'm not doing that thing to Scrub.
We've had enough child abuse in this stream, Donga.
The real reason that
That's the first time I've seen Brockus all night. It just says, I hate my lore.
well, he hates his lore because he rapes rubber duckies.
Why would you do that?
It's a weird fucking train that will run Brockus.
Poor Anon, her poor innocent rubber ducky was raped by Brockus.
Aww.
To be fair, that duck was kind of a slut. It was asking for it.
Brockus did to those ducks.
Even sluts have to say yes, Schmeckle.
To your ears.
It said quack. How the fuck was he supposed to interpret that?
The pitch.
Oh, yeah, it was a very no type quack.
Anyway, you should probably end this.
Yeah, we're gonna shut the fuck down. Tonight we've had your two hosts, Leaf and Petite Nicoco. We've had Vamp Candy, and we had Naked Apes bitch, Dong Wave.
Donga.
I'm Schmeckle. Come back in like a little less than an hour. We're gonna have did you guys hear Crazy Hair came back? Crazy Hair pulling shit again. We're gonna be talking some crazy hair. Until then, get the fuck out of here.
Bye.